All right, so welcome to episode 3 of Zero to Elite. As you can see by the title of the video, this is going to be a week in the life of a uni student, paralegal, cyclist, trying to juggle life and trying to get better at cycling at the same time. So today is Monday. Monday is always a rest day for me, so it's primarily focus on Monday is really just to absorb all the training that I've done over the last week. As last week I did about 12 hours 30 of riding, 330 Ks, so quite a big week for me. So Monday is really important just to first of all make sure you get enough sleep the night before. So aim for 9 to 10 hours of sleep, as that sleep's probably the most important thing you can do for recovery. And then the second most important thing that I'm about to show you and talk about now is your nutrition. So we've got a little spread here. So we've got some honey on toast, eggs, some protein yogurt, banana, cinnamon, some more honey, some electrolytes, and a coffee. So normally I like to have a really good breakfast like this, just get all my carbs, protein in, as that's probably the most important thing on a recovery day, is really making sure you're topping up the carbohydrates, calories, and proteins that you've lost throughout the week and my weekend, as I always do big rides on the weekend. So it's really important to start the week right, and you want to have every day sort of like this. You want to be eating enough if you're doing a lot of training and a lot of volume. Obviously this doesn't apply on if you're not training like as much or your volume's less, but because I'm going to be ramping up my volume to over 350 Ks a week, I really need to be on top of my eating and my sleep, my hydration, as it's all very crucial to help me get the extra gains and won't put me at a disadvantage if I'm not on top of that. So I'm going to dig into this food, and then we're going to see what I'm going to have for lunch as well on a rest day. While I'm finishing off this yogurt, what I was just saying before, it doesn't just mean you can eat whatever you want after a ride. That's not getting adequate nutrition and what your body actually needs. If you just after a ride go and pump Maccas, look, it's not the worst thing. Go pump Maccas if you want, but it's not going to be the best for your recovery, just because it doesn't have enough protein, carbs, and also has a lot of fat, which you don't really need after a ride. You more just need protein and carbs after a ride. You want it in a less processed form as well. So it does not just mean go eat whatever you want after a long ride. It would be a lot better for your muscle recovery and also your gains if you're getting in good quality protein, meats, fish, anything like that, and then carbs, potatoes, rice, pasta, anything like that is great. So if you can stick to that, you've definitely nailed one of the steps to making sure your progress is being optimized, as that's really what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to optimize my training, my sleep, my nutrition. And if I have all of those spot on, I reckon I'll be able to progress a lot faster than someone that has one of those things off, as even just having one of those, if your training, sleep, or nutrition's off, that can heavily impact your gains, your progress as a rider. And that might be something that is holding a lot of people back, and they're not even realizing that, maybe I'm not sleeping enough, or I'm not hydrating, eating enough protein after rides or carbs. As doing the rides are great, that's the stimulus you need, but if you're not eating enough, getting enough protein or carbs, you're practically wasting the training, because your body doesn't have any nutrients to repair and absorb. So it's really important. Just to put it as simple as I can, after every ride you just want to be eating protein, carbs, things like that, staying well hydrated, getting enough sleep. When you break it down like that, it's not too hard. I'm not saying you got to cook meals like this for breakfast every day. Easier versions is just grab a yogurt, have some toast, banana on the go, something quick, things like that. You don't need to spend hours in the kitchen cooking, anything like that. So yeah, this is how I start my days on a rest day, and yeah, we'll see you at lunch. All right, so it is now lunch. Just making a beef stir fry, low calorie beef stir fry for lunch. Just got some beef fillet here, it's a pretty lean cut of meat. Just again, a bit of seasoning, salt, pepper, a bit of garlic powder, a bit of cumin,
and onions and carrots for the veggies. I'm just going to pop a bit of rice with that. And that's a pretty good lean lunch. Again, don't need to overdo it with the calories, but just steady protein and carbs. That's the aim of the game today. Well, we got the veggies cooking up outside. I will say, I can't eat like this every day. Like, I don't get perfect meals 3 to 4 times a week. It's just not realistic. If I'm at work, I'm tight for time, I'm unable to, cook meals and eat and chill out. Like, I'm only doing this today because I don't work on Mondays, so it's handy for me just to be able to chill out, cook all my meals, dial in my nutrition on that day. But yeah, some other days, I'm getting up early to go to work, I'm getting up early to ride before work. I'm not able to pack lunch, which is basically pretty common for most people who work. They just don't have time, or like, what do you do then if you want to get a good meal in but you don't have time? Well, my go-to is I normally just get GYG. So I reckon that hits all the macros pretty well. I just go no cheese just to lower the calories, but GYG wrap, can't go wrong with that. Chicken, add extra if you want extra protein, just add chicken. But again, like, I bring protein powder to work. Things like that just help me stay on top of my macros, get enough protein, carbs in for the day, while still, being able to work. And yeah, so it is unrealistic. Like, you see online, people glamorize what they're eating every day. I don't eat like this every day. I'm not I don't have the time to cook all my meals. So yeah, if I just don't have the time, I'll go out during my lunch break. We'll get GYG, something like that. But yeah. Boom. There you have it, guys. A nice little lunch. This is something that I just can't eat all the time, obviously. But I try to get meals in like this as much as I can when I'm not working, when I have days off. Because yeah, again, you got your protein, got your carbs. It's basically everything you really need. Alright, we got our afternoon snack here before dinner. Again, just topping up a bit of protein and carbs for tomorrow because we have a 100% FTP session where we'll be doing some efforts at 100% FTP. So carbing up for that, keeping myself full as well, and doing it, by carbing up, not snacking on unnecessary fats and things like that. So yeah, that's just an easy way to get your carbs in, some toast honey, some yogurt, the protein, that's all you really need. And then we'll have dinner, get some good rest, and then I'll see you guys in the morning for the workout. So this is what we're having for dinner. Mum got some barbecue pork, so I'm not going to say no to that. So I'm going to have a bit of that. And before you guys go, actually, this is very high in fat. I know, guys, again, you can have a few of these meals throughout the week. You're not going to die. So yeah, this is just something I had for dinner. Mum got barbecue pork, so I'm not going to complain. We're just going to eat it, guys. Can't say no to what Mum brings home, right? Alright, here is this morning's latte, a little bit better than the other day. Got a waffle, about 50 grams of carbs in here, pretty good. Just some yogurt, honey, cinnamon, so that'll do the job. Just grab the carbs and a bit of protein in before this session. Today we have a 100% FTP workout, just in some intervals, so it'll be good. We'll go down to Centennial Park, so right down there to the city, and then we'll get cracking on that one and then go to work. Good morning! Hey? Not a better way to start the morning. Cycling over the Harbour Bridge, drop my bag off at work, and then I'll see you guys at CP. Alright, quickly drop my bag off, and then we're gonna get going. Alright, that's intervals done. So I've did about five sets for 5 minutes. So now just cooling down, get to work, start the day. But hey, good way to start the day, and that's what I do on a Tuesday. Normally structured intervals, things like that. Normally it's my harder day on a Tuesday. So yeah, I'll see you guys at lunch. Alright, so we're currently at lunch. I wasn't able to pack lunch today, so like I said, on the days where I'm unable to bring lunch with me, I normally try and get some of that
too bad. Still got enough macros, enough protein and carbs for the day. So I just got some hind end chicken. It's actually pretty good. Let's see there, got some rice, got some soup. This is always a go-to for me. It's really close to where I work. It's on Pitt Street, and it's an underground, like Asian what do you call it, food court. It's an Asian food court, really nice, like $14.50. You actually get like really good value here. Like you get nice chicken breast, some soup, rice. So again, like this does the job for lunch. Keeps me satisfied for a few hours, and then we have a protein shake in the afternoon, and then go home and have dinner. So yeah, this is what I eat normally when I don't bring any food for at work, and yeah, it's pretty good. So if you can find anything like this, if you're short on time, come down to here. It's underneath the Woolworths on Pitt Street. So yeah, give this place a try. But hind end chicken, great food.
I've also just gone to Woolies and we've got a banana bread here. It's about 343 calories, it's pretty fucked. And 29 grams of sugar, 48 grams of carbs. So on days like today, this is great because I need to top up my storage in terms of carbs and just calories, but this is something you definitely want to avoid on easy days. Definitely do not be eating this banana bread when you're not doing anything because it's so high in calories. And it's only like a little bit, but this will keep me full in the afternoon with my protein shake and top up some extra carbs that I lost in the morning from the workout. So days like today I can eat this, but you wouldn't be eating this on an easy day.
Will open on the left.
Today we are doing a chill aerobic ride with a 5-minute all-out effort. So me and my coach are still kind of figuring out my power zones. Don't 100% know what my FTP is, so we're just trying to do a bit more guesswork to actually find out what my FTP is. So I'm gonna do an all-out 5-minute effort on bob and head. Aiming for around 330 watts. Anything more will be a bonus. So we'll just spin the legs, warm up, and then get straight into the effort, and then just long cool down in aerobic, low heart rate. See what happens. Alright, we're at bob and head. I just did my 5-minute effort, honestly. I feel like I'm gonna boot after that. Don't know why, I just feel really sick. We averaged 326 watts, so I'm happy with that. Could have been a bit better, yeah, but that's fine. I don't know why, I just feel like I'm gonna boot. What the fuck? Now I think about it, 326. I definitely could have gone harder, but I don't know, it just didn't feel great this morning. I can make all the excuses, but we'll take it. 326 for 5 minutes. So yeah, hope that helps my coach. Yeah, definitely didn't help me because I feel like shit, but feeling a bit better now. Almost out of Bobo. Almost there. Oh, I'm gonna go grab a fucking coffee. Alright, we're now going to uni. Just hopped off the train at Central. Got a 3-hour class, Introduction to Property and Commercial Law. Rip into that, grab some lunch, and then go to work. So that's the day. Didn't feel too hot after the 5-minute effort, but it's alright. So it's currently 7:10, just got home from work. We're gonna get a quick leg workout in, so just very light. Don't want to go too heavy today, no heavy squats this week. Normally like to do that in my deload week, so it's not as stressful if I'm doing harder sessions. So quick leg workout, and then we'll have some dinner. Morning, Harbour Bridge again. So this morning we're going to go pastries and we're going to Centennial Park. So we're going to do a few laps with a creme brulee. So it should be good. The sun's out, it's a nice morning. So it should be a good day ahead of ourselves. Yeah, how good is this? Wow! Right, so my coffee shop ride this morning went well, just 1 hour, really light spin. Went with Peter, Eric and Rob. Rob's actually just bought a new bike, so pretty exciting for him. I was just teaching him, giving him a few tips on how to descend. Now at Macquarie, we're getting a feed, some noodles, some rice. We've got to carb up for tomorrow's ride. It's going to be about 5 hours and 30 minutes, 2,000 meters of climbing, so definitely, yeah, just today we're carbing up, fueling up for tomorrow. It's going to be a 40-degree day, so just tons of electrolytes, tons of water. Yeah, that should be fine, honestly. You should be able to get the job done, and then most of it will be done in zone 2. So, especially because of the heat, I'm not going to go above zone 2 probably. I'm try my best to stay there. If I go a bit over, that's fine on some of the climbs, because it is a really hot day. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. Right, we just got our food. Wait, look how good this shit looks, bro. Hell yeah, bro. This is a Chongqing braised beef soup, boys. I'm about to dig into this. Looks how good that is. Yummy. Oh, you gotta try the spice. Spice test. Ooh, that's got a bit of kick to it. No, it's not too bad. I chose the one chili option, but even that's pretty cooked. Got tons of rice. It's gonna be hella good. Make me nice and fat. Carb up for tomorrow's ride. Alright, food's all gone. Absolutely destroyed that. I'm hella full. Alright, good morning. We are out and about for today's ride. We've got about 5 hours, 2,000 meters of climbing. Going to be a pretty hot and tough day, but let's rip into it. Alright, so right now we're riding in Arcadia. Just did a Golston climb. So each climb, we're trying to go out at like 100% FTP. So that's what the coaches program. So just good steady effort on the climbs and take it more like aerobic on the flats. So that's what we're doing right now. Pretty chill. All right, just came out of Brow. So we averaged 230 watts on that climb. So that's just what I'm gonna try and stick to for every climb today. Gonna go to the servo, top up the water. But yeah, everything's going good. 90 grams of carbs an hour. So just practicing, getting off carbs in on my ride as well. And yeah, we'll see you at the next climb. Welcome to Mount White. Look at the views out here. Just did that climb, averaged 227 watts. So bang on what I needed to hit, so perfect. We're about 55 Ks into the ride, so still a lot to go. We're gonna go up the Brooklyn climb now, so same thing. And we're gonna stop at Pie in the Sky for a little apple pie. Bobbin head flooded. Why? What the fuck is this? I can't even get across to the bridge. It's like full flooded here. I'm gonna have to get around this way. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. All right, the heat has really started to take effect. Holy shit, it's so hot. Like 38 degrees. It's only like 11:15. So we've got a bit of water left. Gonna refill a Bobo, ride home, do a few extra efforts, and then see another ride, guys. But yeah, it's really heating up. So get home, cool down, refuel. What a hot day. All right, about to end the ride. Cheeky reward, Oreo sandwich, chalky milk. Couldn't ask for a better ending to a fucking putrid hot day. Jesus, it is cooking now. Absolutely cooking out here. Yeah, we managed to get through about 106 Ks, about almost 5 hours. Yeah, so pretty happy with that. Just did some good sustained efforts on all the climbs. So yeah, got the job done.
guys, so we've just demolished that fried rice that I made. We are now in the gym, so we're doing a chest and back session. I like to train upper body 1 to 2 times a week, legs once a week. We're not going to be going to failure, as I don't want to fry my central nervous system after a pretty hot and long ride, so we're just going to do time under tension, controlled reps. And then now just get a few pull-ups in. This is just good, sort of hit all of my back. Now we're gonna go do some heavier rows. So these are always good. These exercises have always been a staple of my upper body workouts. Really enjoy that. It's always so good for me mentally. I just like lifting weights as well. You don't have to do this as a cyclist. This isn't necessary, but I just enjoy it. So if it's good for me mentally, I'm gonna keep doing it. And then yeah, we always finish off with some cable flies. Really good finisher exercise for the chest. And yeah, that's just a quick gym session. Try to do these once or twice a week. Yeah, that keeps me in decent shape. Keeps me, not looking like a twig. So it's great.
Just the usual breakfast today, so as you know.
Today we're going to be doing about a 3-hour ride, and every 10 minutes I'm going to be sprinting, so trying to get my sprint on, so we'll see how we go and see how many watts I can actually get up to.
So while I was out for my ride at West Head, there was actually the West Head race on. I had no idea this race was actually on today, otherwise I probably would have joined it. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but that's alright. Got some cool videos of everyone racing. Definitely getting me excited to join some crits. You guys will be seeing me seeing some crits actually very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, as I was riding along here in West Head, we found a mate from Pastries. He was riding on his own. He'd actually been dropped by his group, but not by his own doing, by his bike's doing. His chain had actually dropped, so I'll let this clip play out here, but yeah, a bit unfortunate for him. I'm sure he had higher hopes in the race, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Yo, look what I found racing, bro. Let's go. Come on, bro. Jay, yo, huh? Fuck. Bro, Jay, yo, Jay, yo, Jay, yo. What the fuck? Alright, going up the Kuna. It was a nice little morning. Got to see all the West Head races. Definitely motivation to get fit so I can join a bit of those. Get some podiums. Yeah, just going up. We're about 2 hours 30 into the ride. Just going up the Kuna. So we'll do a little sprint up here as well on the hill, because coach wants me to do sprints on all sorts of terrain, not just flat. Yeah, pretty happy with how this ride's going. It's really nice, really good day. It's not a fucking oven like yesterday, so that's always great. Burrito. So I'm gonna absolutely slam this good GYG. It's a good ride this morning, so I'm gonna fuel up with this. So extra chicken, guac, enough protein, carbs, like honestly perfect after a ride. So the last thing I do during the week is I wash my bike. So kind of just hanging up here on this tree, got like a branch here, and I like cut it, and I just sort of like just hang it here and then just wash the bike. So after every week, always wash my bike. It's really important. Got to make sure you're washing the bike. It's because there's like tons of bits of just like dust and stuff building up, grease. So you want to give it a good wash, make sure it's clean for the next week. So that's probably the last thing I do in terms of my Sunday. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this whole week watching me what I do, my routine. The main thing is consistency and just trying to stick to that. If you can stick to that, you'll probably get pretty good results. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do, and more races, more content coming. So hope you guys enjoyed this week with me. Watch me wash my bike, and then I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for joining me. If you made it this far, shout out to you. It's a pretty long video, so I appreciate you sticking around to support me.
and watching till the very end. So I'll basically run through the numbers that I did this week. So this is sort of just my average week that I want to be aiming for. So I did 15 hours of riding on the bike. We elevation gain of 4,959 meters and a distance covered of 378 kilometers. So yeah, pretty solid week of training. Really happy with how I ate, trained, got enough sleep. So if I can stack enough of these weeks on top of each other, we're going to see some serious results, and I'm very keen for that. But at the same time, I'm just really enjoying the process and the journey. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.